Taurus. This is a reading for anyone who identifies with or is interested in the Taurian energy during October 2018. And I know that we are already a few days into October now, Taurus, so I do want to just skip right into your messages. I'm sorry that I'm a little late. I just finished moving. Please excuse me. I'm going to start putting these out right on time. I'm sure of it. I'm certain of it now. But even a few days behind, let's see what October has in store for you. I'm going to pull a 10-card Celtic cross spread and get clarifiers if need be. And then I want to touch a couple of other decks for this reading, so I'll use those to get a lesson or lessons for you during October, and then take a look also at advice concerning these energies for you. The Knight of Pentacles is showing, and it wanted to show for us, Taurus, while I was shuffling and meditating with the deck as well. That is one of our cards. It is Earth energy. It is slow and steady and determined, sometimes stubborn energy. It's Earth sign energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. This Knight of Pentacles, he knows where he's going. He knows what he has to work with. He's paying attention. He's paying attention to details. And above all else, he maintains, I see here in the Deviant Moon Tarot, he maintains focus. It's a slow and steady task or journey that this character is on, and yet he or she remains so focused throughout the entire trip that there's nothing really that can stop them from getting to their destination. The only drawback is how long it takes. Some of us are impatient and don't like to work with this Knight of Pentacles energy. It is a knight. It is still an energy that is attacking the task at hand, whatever you are moving through in October, Taurus. And I should say I have Sun, Mercury, and Venus in Taurus. But it's slow and steady, and for a lot of us it is building our resources, building our physical world. Something tangible, something earthly, possibly when I'm talking about earthly resources, possibly I'm referring to our time, our energy. And then we've got the Ten of Cups is crossing us. We've got the Queen of Wands as what's in our crowning thoughts when our ego is quiet. The Wheel of Fortune, but reversed, is in the root of our situation. The Queen of Cups reversed is in the root of our situation. The Two of Cups is in our recent past. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is in our near future. The Seven of Swords is in our inner world. The Four of Cups in our external world. The Four of Pentacles in our hopes and or fears. And then the Four of Wands in our outcome. 3 fours, Taurus. 444 may be particularly significant for some of us at this time during October 2018. And then we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. This is the overall energy for the reading to me. Okay, so let's look. I'll just put my clarifier deck at the ready. So this is all rooted in someone feeling rather fragile or missing a water energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, perhaps. The Queen of Water is either overflowing with emotion, she's showing way too much, or she's going a little numb because she's trying to close herself off from her emotions for some reason. It could even be someone taking it as far as becoming emotionally manipulative a little bit. In the foundation of this situation, I think someone was that way with you. Someone's energy was overly emotional, extra fragile, and or numb. And you, Taurus, may have experienced some emotional manipulations emotional manipulation at the hands of someone else. I don't see exactly how that ties into how that's led you to the Knight of Pentacles energy yet, but that's in the foundation of the situation. In the recent past, we have a coupling. We've got the Two of Cups, a bond forming, a partnership forming, a trust forming, really, between two people, a couple starting to form. But it can be a partnership of any type. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. And I didn't say this to you at the beginning, Taurus. I meant to. I do have Libra season love readings posted already, and I'll try to link that and your autumn 2018 reading as well in the description for you. The Libra season love readings are specifically, obviously, geared toward love. These readings, the monthlies, I do like to leave open to whatever messages want to come through. That's not to say that they won't speak of romantic love. They normally do speak of either self-love or love of others in some way. That's just what comes through for me. That's just sort of how I see everything, honestly. But let's look more specifically at what this Queen of Cups is in reverse. Maybe it was a Sagittarius energy who was making you feel very fragile, or was maybe even emotionally manipulative towards you, Taurus. I know Sag normally comes through for me with the Knight of Wands, but I guess it could be an Aries or a Leo. It could be any fire sign energy. Let's see what we know about this partnership that formed in the recent past. And then in your crowning thoughts with the Queen of Wands, she's passionate, vital, beautiful, very fiery, also Sag, Aries, or Leo energy. And that's what's on your mind when your ego is quiet. Yeah, so this couple forming in the recent past is a new love. Or a partnership has deepened, a bond has solidified, and you're sharing openly and intensely with one another at this time. Beautiful. I love seeing that the Two of Cups clarified with the Ace of Cups. It's wonderful. And I want to know who the Queen of Wands is. So it may be that in the root of this situation, Taurus, you were feeling very fragile, or possibly coming out of some type of emotional manipulation that had shaken you, and like-minded spirits and like-minded individuals, one or many, came to make you feel better. You started spending time with new friends, maybe with a group of people who see the world the way you do, more so than the energies you were before, and one of them became a partner and new love, gave you an opportunity for happiness with love with them, and then it could be that fiery energy, as I said, that's on your mind when your ego is quiet, indicating to me that this is not just attraction. This is not just your ego talking. This is not someone that you want next to you just because it makes you feel good or makes you look good. It's deeper than that. It looks like it's something you're communicating to yourself from your heart space, something that's deep in your subconscious, and something that your higher self knows, that they make you want to I don't want to say leave your independence behind, but give up your independent lifestyle so that you can partner them. For a very few Tauruses, though, when your ego is quiet, you know that as happy as you are with this other person, that they were probably already with someone else. Now, I still think that you're experiencing a shared emotional fulfillment with this person. I mean, you have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups crossing you. You have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups in your recent past, and this is the card crossing you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love, love, more love. So I do think it's real love, and I do think it's shared emotional fulfillment for you, Taurians. But I do think that it's something that has to grow and advance slowly, steadily, patiently, very patiently. And we're not all feeling patient. But for some of you, again, a few Taurians, the reason that you have to be patient is because this person is already with someone else, and what you're engaging in is an affair of sorts. Wow, I have cold chills all over my body. Okay, so maybe more than a few. And you know, it's there's this message here that the timing is just not quite right, even in the near future, even mid-October, approaching the end of the month. It's just not quite the right timing yet. In your inner world, you have the Seven of Swords. So the situation is almost making you, Taurus, feel like a thief, like you're stealing someone, or stealing something. Now, not for all Tauruses, like I said. Some Taurians are just having to be patient because that's just what the situation and the person and the combination of the two of you calls for. And I think I'll let you look at this with me now, Taurus. I do want to give you a chance to see the spread before I have to let you go. I don't have it facing you, though, so you're getting a side shot of it anyway. Okay. So, for those of you who are not going through the affair situation, Tauruses, I still see this sneak of sorts in your inner world, but it is clarified with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is my scholar, my student. It could also be someone who carries a message of security and a message of having a plan. And the Seven of Swords sometimes is just preparation and resourcefulness, somebody being ready and having the know-how to take off, sneak away, not necessarily in any sort of criminal or morally wrong sense. Sometimes, we're talking about someone needing to steal time for themselves. Sometimes someone needs a mental health day when you see the Seven of Air. And they just need to steal some time for themselves. In your external world, you're dealing with someone who is no longer focusing on the options that are not available to them, no longer focusing on opportunities they've missed out on or that they've left behind, and they're focusing on the opportunity that they have at hand. So, whether you're with someone who's trying to get away from someone else or not, or still involved with someone else or not, the message is that this person is done focusing on what's not available to them. And well, also with the Four of Cups reversed, though, it can be someone who's forced to deal, but who needs to withdraw. And I think it's both, Taurus, especially since the message came out like that. I mean, I do think it does look like this person knows what they want. They're focused on the opportunity being offered them. And still, a lot of them may just need time. Again, there's this message of possibly an affair, needing to go slow. But for those who, again, aren't dealing with the affair situation, it can just be that it needs to go slow because giving up your independence is a really big deal. Maybe one or both of you have been single for a while, and it means a lot that you're willing to give up your independence in order to spend time together. I know that's the situation that I'm in currently. I mean, I wasn't even realizing how it resonated with me until I just said that, but I completely relate to that. Two happily single individuals coming together have to make space in their lives for one another, and it's something that it doesn't feel like work, and it's something that you want to do, but it does throw you for a loop. It puts you in a funk sometimes. Your routine gets messed up when the two of you stay together, things like that, and it's not messed up, right? It's just better in a different way. You want to make space in your life, and they want to make space in their life to share this with us, Taurus, but it's a change. And it looks like it's one that the two of you are taking on with a youthful, energetic confidence, because there is all this love. And there's the Page of Pentacles again. Does seem to be a message and a lesson about security that we're learning here. Maybe that's the reason why we're needing to advance so slowly with this person. Maybe it's not a person. Maybe you've recently formed a partnership that's not love. Maybe it's a new love, a new creative love, or a new career love of yours, and you've made a commitment to it, and you're sharing that fulfillment with co-workers or whomever does that work with you, right? Completely possible as well. But perhaps the reason we're needing to advance so slowly, whether it's career moves or more likely the relationship message that I've been seeing, there is the possibility that finances are a reason why it has to move at a slow and steady but stubborn and determined and very sure to reach its destination type of pace. I see you're hoping to protect your boundaries and hold on to what you have in the way of resources and material wealth in the month of October, Taurians. with the Four of Pentacles here. You know, we're looking to really keep a hold of what we've got. And if it's this shared fulfillment with this new love that we're equally committed to, of course we want to hold on to that. But we may also be in danger of trying to protect our boundaries with them a little too much. Maybe, like I said, you know, some of you are bound to be in a readjustment or transition period as far as spending more and more time with this person and less time alone. And one or both of you very well may be keeping the pace slow and steady because you want to secure financial, material resources for your partnership, for the two of you. And that could be that lesson, that message of security that's coming through. And now that I'm saying that, I did a I did a Libra season love reading for you, Taurus, that I think echoed the same message. What I meant to say, I did a Libra season love reading for someone, and I think it was Taurus that had this similar message. And that, you know, that may be something to check out if this has resonated with you. But the one I'm thinking about was someone who was very interested in partnering us. They just wanted to make sure that they had these resources that they needed. They had this financial independence. They had enough they wanted to make sure that we both had enough to take care of the partnership and the comfortable, happy home that it looks like we are building toward with them in the final outcome of this. Now, the final outcome of the situation, you know, for some Taurians, it may be at the end of October. I definitely, though, maybe it's with an Aquarian energy for a lot of you. If they aren't an Aquarius sun, moon, or Venus, maybe they're an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. Maybe they're an Aquarius, Venus, or Mars, since it is turning into a love reading. Or maybe that's speaking to significant Aquarian energy in your own chart, Taurus, that is deeply craving, is craving on a deep level the satisfaction of this, again, comfortable, happy home and family life pictured here. These two partners here are not only in love and happy and intelligent enough to build this home, craft this secure home with the resources they need, but you see they're holding hands, almost like they're making a deal here. It's really, you know, with this vine intertwined around them, it's more just like it's less like a deal and more like a bonding, but there is a deal made there. These two are putting the security of their home and their family above them and above that bond even. Meaning, you know, we are agreeing to build this together, to make this work, and to figure out ways to make it work when it doesn't want to. Okay, this makes sense now. Now we've got the Chariot in reverse and the Chariot upright. So here you all are wanting very much to, again, move forward with youthful, energetic confidence, bending nature to your will. And yet, if you need to build resources, you need to build resources. In your heart and your mind and your spirit, you are moving forward. The relationship is building and growing, but the actual movement, maybe the actual physical moving in together or moving to the same area, is just, it's in reverse. This energy is just blocked, right? It just needs to be flipped. It's blocked right now. And I think because there's a deep healing going on. Some are still healing from whatever made them fragile in the root of the situation. Others are healing their finances. For a lot, For many, it's both messages. But so yeah, there's this energy of we're moving forward, but not really. And it's actually the opposite. We don't literally appear to be moving forward, but actually on a deep spiritual, emotional level, an intellectual level, and our interaction and communication, you're absolutely moving forward. So let's look at a lesson for Taurians during this time. Strength. So focus on giving your mind, body, and spirit what it needs as you wait for this to turn out the way that we already know it's going to. Here is the Chariot again. There definitely may be some significant Cancerian energy here that is dictating the situation, either in their chart or yours. The Chariot 3 times, all on the bottom of the deck. And the word determination is actually here. Determination and discipline, and we have courage and endurance. All the things that you have to show this situation, Taurus. It is, this is a focus that has to remain for a long while, like I said. But you are headed toward that comfortable, happy home life. And with someone that you have a deep love, bond, and trust with, shared emotional fulfillment, but also a passion for. You have a passion for this person with the Queen of Wands showing there. And it's going to take courage and it's going to take courage, and it's going to build your endurance, because you will have to focus on what your mind, body, and spirit needs. Your emotional body, your mental health, your total energy. As you're missing this person and wanting to be able to spend more time with them, but it looks like the two of you are either trying to move to the same place or trying to build the resources to where you can have the life, the home you want, and so in that way you're probably spending a lot more time at work than you'd ultimately like to. It's just you're getting there. You're going home. You're going to that home together. It just I think you can. Some of you actually are by the end of October. You're moving in with this person, and you just need to make it through October. But that's for very, very, very few. Most Taurians, you're looking at that in the outcome ultimately of this situation. Yes, that's and that can be months and months away. And that's why we're seeing that the lesson is that it's going to require endurance and courage. Your advice is to focus on healing yourself. So many of you were very fragile in this situation, and you know what it is that needs healed. But there definitely are some Taurians that the message here is to heal, because you don't realize how much you need still. There is a reason why fate, spirit, source is putting you in this situation where you can't be with the person as often or to the extent that you'd like yet. Why you have to build towards this home, this happy, comfortable home life in a slow, steady way. One of the details that needs to be paid attention to is the healing that needs to happen within us, Taurus. It seems like Spirit is hitting the brakes on our Chariot. Our overall message is, again, about bending nature to our will, and being healthy and wealthy in every sense, and using that to fuel that energetic and youthful confidence, and having control over our own extremes. We really have to focus because it's going to be a long time. So it's easy for me to say that now. We really have to focus on what the target, the goal is, what the prize is down the line right now. And that's easy. It's easy enough. But next month, we'll have to remember to still focus. And then the next month, and then the next month. And until we reach this, we will be moving toward it. And it requires us focusing on the prize, because it will take longer than we want. And it's through focusing on the prize that we give ourselves the courage and the endurance that we need to see this task through. And ultimately, the lesson is that this chariot continues moving through our determination and dedication and commitment and discipline of ourselves. I mean, that's what the Strength card is discipline to me. Disciplining your desires. It's self-discipline and an unconditional love. Again, giving your mind, body, and spirit what it needs. And that will be different for each Taurus, what exactly you need to help you through this time where you can't yet be with your partner in the way or as often as you'd like. And again, the message I'm seeing overwhelmingly is that Spirit is actually giving you an opportunity to heal. That's what this is. If you can't see them as much as you like, if you can't get as serious as you'd like with them yet, if you can't move in with them yet, Spirit Source is giving us an opportunity to find what needs healed and heal it. And for some of us, the what we're working toward financially isn't, we're doing so through work we don't really like to do, and that may be a big part of what needs healed. Yeah, there's the 10 of Cups again, the second time it's showing, but it's underneath the 3 of Earth for you. So I do. And there's the Queen of Water upright. So there, and that is where your healing from this fragile state and the root of the situation is finally complete. You're being given this time to work on your own goals. And your own goals are the goals of the relationship. You both want to be financially secure and sound so you can bring that healthy energy to the relationship. You want to bring a wealthy energy to the relationship. But I'm not just talking about money and coins. You want shared emotional fulfillment. So you each have to be emotionally fulfilled to begin with, right? And some of you are still in this fragile state. This person makes you feel a lot better. This new energy makes you feel a lot better, this new commitment, but healing needs done. And the only reason things are on pause is because Spirit Source has your back and sees, oh, she has some healing left to do. He has some healing left to do. They don't even see all of where that needs done yet. And here's our indication as to where it needs done. Where are you working? What don't you like about your job? How can you change that? How can you bring in an income doing something that makes you happy, that you like to do, that you love to do? That's how you bring an emotionally and a financially healthy and wealthy energy to this beautiful union that you're wanting to be a part of, that is absolutely on a path toward comfort and security and happiness. A grounded home and family life. And this is also an indication of a gift from Spirit. That's what you need this time to heal and to focus on what makes you happy, what makes you you, so that you can be an equal part of this union ultimately. And so Spirit is holding you up now because Source wants to give you this gift and the outcome. That's how you get there. And I'm putting it like that because I sense that some Taurians don't like the time that they have to wait. But maybe for a lot of you, you're already doing work that you love to do, and this energy is just blocked because you haven't entered into a collaboration that you need to yet, or you're just not earning what you need to yet, perhaps. This could also just be financial independence being blocked. And there's so much to be grateful for. Many Taurians, we may feel so intense and passionate, excited about the direction we're moving in with this person or our work, that we are constantly looking for and asking for and needing more and more and more time, more money, more resources to continue the project or to fuel into the relationship. And we are missing an opportunity also to show a lot of gratitude for how far we've come out of this fragile healing place, for maybe the like-minded spirits and energies around us that helped us heal. And that too is a healing energy. That too will help us find all the hidden spots that need healed and complete that task within ourselves, so that we can again bring our best energy to this coupling, to this home. That is an amazing reading, Taurus. I'm not even upset that it's twice as long as I wanted it to be. But with that said, I will have to leave it at that. Again, check out the Libra season love readings, the autumn 2018 readings. I'll link those for you. They very well may expand on what we have here. And thank you for liking and subscribing if you feel called to do so. I really appreciate it. Welcome, lunatics. And thank you for your comments, your shares, your messages, and supporting me through donations and orders. I'm truly grateful for all of our energy exchanges, and I love to hear how the messages resonated with you. If you are interested in a personal reading, just scroll down. All of the options are below in the description or on my YouTube channel in the About section. You can also email lunaticstarot@gmail.com. And I love you very much, Taurus. I loved reading for you, and I can't wait to do so again very soon.